If you're a rider who really struggles at the end of a long descent and starts making silly mistakes, or maybe you're looking forward to your first trip to the Alps and the longer downhills that brings with it, then a really useful session to help you prepare is one that I like to call fatigued technical skills. This is a session that I actually use with a lot of elite downhill and enduro riders to help prepare them for the high intensities of racing. It sounds like a bit of a mouthful, but it's actually pretty simple. It's all about hitting trails when you're actually already out of breath and your heart rate is elevated. Rather than just sitting at the top of the track and then just dropping in after a chat with your mates, what you need to do is make sure that you're really breathing heavily and that your heart rate is up at that point where you drop into the technical trail. So if you've got a nice steep hill going up to it, then you might only need to stand up sprint up the hill for 30 seconds to get your heart rate up. Similarly, if it's nice and flat, then you probably just need to bomb along it for a few hundred meters seated or standing before you drop into the trail. Just remember 10 to 20 meters before you drop in to just stand up, get a couple of breaths and compose yourself before you drop into the trail. Now it's just all about riding with skill, with flow, and getting through the trail as best you can. The real benefit of this type of training is if you don't live somewhere with big hills and you've only got short downhills, is that it can really help to prepare you for going somewhere with longer and more arduous descents. Obviously, riding technical trails when your heart rate is really high and you're breathing heavily is difficult, which is the point of the whole session. So make sure you start gradually, do it on familiar trails, and if in doubt, just back it off a little bit to make sure that you don't crash.